Yesterday was a bit mental, wasn't it? Don't really know how we were able to come back against Watford, but somehow we managed it. And somehow we've started the season well enough to find ourselves in third place. Admittedly, only a point above 6th place Preston and perhaps still more sides on 11 points. Burnley are the ones that lead the way so far with a win in every single game they've played so far. Thankfully, we don't play them today. We're 3 points above 11th. So early days, league is still pretty damn tight. We've a number of games today. Queen's Park Rangers, Millwall and Coventry we will sim. And then we'll play Tottenham in the Cup, Bournemouth and Wednesday as they're arguably the three biggest sides that we have to play today. You could argue that Bournemouth aren't necessarily the biggest of sides, but they're the more successful of those sides that we play today in recent memory. So Bournemouth will be the ones that we play, and they always tend to be ones that throw up entertaining games on career mode as well. So we're actually going to start with 3 sims, which hopefully we can do well enough in. We are missing a couple of players through international duty though, which is annoying but manageable if it doesn't throw my striker in at centre mid, that is of course. We do have new Vidal Pareu into the central mid slot right now for the Rotato side, which actually I'll be playing with in that game against Tottenham. But we get a win there against QPR. Bull, Costa and Jenkins with the goal. Jenkins with a goal after 6 minutes. Very, very rare that he scores. Indeed, Burnley continue their winning run with a 2-0 win over Reading there. So things aren't going to get easier to close them down at the top of the table. It looks like they're going to be pretty hard to chase. I can't seem to get my scouts to find anything anywhere with regards regens that are promising and or of first team quality. So I think we might have to just be happy with what we've got for the time being when it comes to improving the squad. It doesn't look like there's going to be many options in the immediate future to actually build on what we have. Prince and Jenkins getting the goals there. Defenders doing the business at both ends of the field. Not keeping a clean sheet, of course, but still helping us win the game. Burnley continue their win streak. Stop it, lads, will you, please? Right, up next for us, Coventry. A loan bid for Mattia Valente. That's a loan to buy, which we will delegate to just a loan. But I would be open to him going out on loan for a year. We have a number of youngsters that I've had to call up from the youth system that I don't necessarily want to be in my first team squad. So the only option I have is to loan them out so they can get some sort of football. So that's what we'll do with him. But as ever, do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save and looking forward to the remainder of this season. I'm hoping that we can challenge for the playoffs this year. We are doing exactly that thus far. Although, as we've said, there is a long way to go. So hopefully we can get a little bit closer along that journey today. Drop the video a like, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more. There's a link in the description to the Twitch where I'm live streaming Football Manager, and of course to the second channel where those live streams get edited and put online if you'd like to see them on YouTube in an edited format rather than sitting through a 2 to 4 hour stream. Then by all means do that, save yourself some time. But for now, I'm going to save myself some time and you some time by stopping talking and going and just simulating up until the next game. Okay, 15th place Coventry up next. Like I said, we're going to play with Rotato in the cup games. The main area in which they're going to be able to get some first team football as ever in this save. We actually lose to Coventry and Bilson misses another penalty. I think he's probably missed more penalties than he scored goals of any type, Bilson, in his time here at the club so far, which isn't spectacular. Spurs then in the cup. You can see that the Rotato side is fit, raring and ready to go. So they will play here and hopefully perform quite well for us. You can see their starting lineup is pretty damn strong, to be fair. Onana in the midfield. That must be a different Onana. Let me have a quick double check to see if there are any other Onanas. There is Jean Onana and Amadou Onana, both CDMs. Andre the goalkeeper and Hervé Njana Onana. So Jean... Well, Amadou is a CDM from Hamburg, and Jean is a CDM from Royal Excel Mouscron. Okay, well, one of them is the one in the midfield, unless it's a regen, which would completely throw us off course. But other than that, very strong West Ham. Weird. Very strong Tottenham team. Ezra Fani is the only other unrecognisable name in there. Spurs with an early free kick. Kane on it for some reason. Lofted in. Knocked down by Digne to Harry Winks. Forward to Luca Digne. Oh, well picked off by Santoro. So well picked off that I ended up running the other direction with it because I didn't realise he was actually going to get it. Now, counter football is probably going to be our best bet here against Tottenham because you imagine they're going to play pretty heavily on the front foot. And as such, getting in behind is probably going to be our best option. But oh, I've definitely caught him late there. But Spurs are going to be so very good, both offensively and defensively, that I don't think it matters how good we are going either way. We're still definitely going to lose this. Harry Kane in the box. Good interception by Berger, though. And if we can do that as long as possible, then maybe we stand a chance. Ndombele forward to Harry Kane. Little back heel's done me there. Unnecessarily lofted ball. That, however, is a very good ball into Mason Greenwood. And his ability to shoot with either foot is going to cause us issues because you're never going to know which way he's going to go. On that occasion, he didn't shoot. Probably could have done after stepping inside. Elected to try and find the even deadlier Harry Kane inside and overhit his pass, thankfully. If Mason can find some space in behind Matt Doherty, we could be in here. And Mason does give Barrow a 1-0 lead at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Nobody would have predicted it. It would absolutely be a cut banana skin if we're able to pull it off. But we are wearing yellow and black. Kane. Out to Son. Waiting for the inevitable Tottenham response. Digne, Onana and Ndombele. Back to Onana again. Tanguy Ndombele's dribbling is some of the best in the game. Especially once he's grown a little bit through career mode as well. Santoro trying to get that off Onana there and can't do it. Harry Winks finds Mason Greenwood, who's turned well. Can't pass well enough, but I can't tackle well enough. And Kane only needs half a yard. That is what Harry Kane does best. Snapshots, thumped home. I should have done better here with the new man. But half a yard, spins, fires, goal. It's that quick with Harry Kane. Win that header, please. And Ndombele does well. Here's Harry Winks. Little ball roll to keep me off. It's good play from Harry Winks. Amadou Onana driven out wide to Heung-min Son. It's been quiet in this one, to be fair. I have to be honest, he's underperformed. Harry Kane played in, though. Don't give him that half a yard. He doesn't need to find even that much to find a pass. We denied him the shot. We couldn't deny Tanguy Ndombele the shot. Thankfully, the keeper was able to get to it. Just a little bit of space further in the corner. I don't think Da Costa gets to that. Winks played in with a short corner back to Heung-min Son into Mason Greenwood. Somehow he squeezes a cross away, but we haven't cleared it properly. And the danger remains. Harry Winks, no foul, good. Nothing given. Squeeze that away, and here we go. Come on then. Mason was the man that's... he's offside. I knew as soon as I committed to play the pass, he was offside. Well, we're holding Tottenham at bay still continually in this second half. It could go to penalties here. Into Ndombele. Oh, he has found Son. You saw the defender switch off, and Winks is there in the middle. And Berger couldn't get to it, and Tottenham have themselves a 2-1 lead. Literally, at the end of the last highlight, I said, we could go to penalties here. And then at the very beginning of the next highlight, a couple of in-game minutes later, watch the defender just not track the run. And here, the defender has waited for it, whereas Winks has anticipated, just been proactive and has driven towards it. Gotten to it first. Berger can't do anything. Neither can the goalkeeper. And Tottenham lead by 2-1. They've taken Onana off as well and brought on Wilfred and Didi. So they are more solid defensively with that change and now have something to defend as well. So I don't think we're going to be finding a way through. Tottenham look like they're going to do just enough to see off the threat of Championship Barrow. Unless Mason can do it again. Oh. But Doherty says no. Kane again, and Ndombele's pushed forward. He's being played in a more advanced role, to be fair, and he's been very effective in that role too. Mason squeezes that to Vidal, but he can't find the runner on the outside, and now we're in trouble. Out to Mason Greenwood. Great first touch, under control immediately. Doherty to Kane. And Ndombele. Strong challenge. Fair challenge. Quickly round the corner here. Keep that in, please, Mason. Pull that back to Vidal. Through there to Costa. And this could open up for us, you know. Looking for Boutoutel and trying to get it back on that left foot. Oh, that could have hit an arm. It did hit an arm. Ezra Fani gives away a penalty with 14 minutes to go. Need to see a replay. There's complaints everywhere, but his arm is up. His arm is up. He's like, me? Well, obviously you, mate. Boutoutel was the man that took the shot. He's got the best pens of anyone in the starting lineup right now. Last time he took one, he popped it up there. I'm going to actually pop this one. You know what? Straight down the middle. They won't expect that. They didn't. Tottenham 2, Barrow 2. A mistake at the back from them to add to our mistake at the back earlier on. Now we're 1 apiece and 2 apiece. Digne down the left for Tottenham. Into Wilfred Ndidi. Pushing again, Tottenham. Trying to find a way through before the end of the game. Any goal now surely would win it. Kane back to Ndombele. Over the top to Greenwood. To Harry Kane. He's got a bit of space. Oh, is he onside? Scarlett off the bench a moment ago has won it for Spurs. Sprints straight to the bench to celebrate with the manager that brought him on and say thank you very much. Literally, that substitution happened at the beginning of that move. But what vision from Harry Kane to square it across. So he's almost in a blind spot and somehow he just knows he's there. Da Costa's thrown himself across, can't get there. Must have been very tight for offside. But young Dane Scarlett has just won it for Tottenham. Just as we had drama with a late goal against Watford yesterday, Tottenham have done exactly the same to us. And again, the side in black and yellow having to deal with a late defeat. Oh, I was going to say, unless Boutoutel can squeeze through here, which he can't. We fought hard there and very nearly forced an upset. It was the majority of Tottenham's game, but we could argue that we deserved a draw from that and taken it to the lottery of penalties. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Now then, we've dropped to 6th in the league with a couple of those results. A 2-year loan deal for Volante. Absolutely happy with that. And now we'll go and play Bournemouth in the league and hope with the main side that we can come away with 3 points on this occasion. Look how tight it is. 4 sides, every single playoff side locked on 18 points. Southampton on 20 and Burnley keep going. Forward into Tudor. Salem alongside him as ever. The dynamic duo hopefully going to be at it again in this one. Looking for Alho. Bit of space for that left foot rocket. Unfortunately, just like a rocket, up, up, up and away. That didn't show any signs of dipping before it reached the goal. I don't think it even showed any signs of dipping before it reached the fans behind the goal. Poor effort from Alho. Need to have better from him, please. We know that he can do better than that. Nicely into Stacey. Oh, a little hop. Fancy ball in down the line towards Bebe. Off a ball. It's opened up from there. I thought that turn was coming a little bit earlier than it did. Sorry, it's back to Philip Billing. Don't let him shoot on his left foot. That's just as much of a rocket as Rupert Alho's. Billing trying to find the ball through. Jenkins intercepts, but Jack Wilson is a man that falls. Or the ball, who it falls free to. Come on, Ches, get your words out. I'm concentrating so hard on defending, I can't even talk. Jordan picks up the loose ball as it skews all the way back to the halfway line, but still Bournemouth will come forward with it as Watford take a 1-0 lead against Portsmouth. I'll be honest, I haven't really looked too hard at who it is that's around us in the league. Concentrating on just staying in the position that we're in. I've been looking more at the numbers than the teams. I see Salem sneaking in at the back post here, and he has snuck in with a goal as well. Samar Salem gets away from his defender, and we lead at home at Barrow Boy Lane. Those guys in that home... well, actually, it's seated. I was going to say home terrace. Unroofed at the very least. And it is raining here, as you can see from the camera. Good header, though. And the man at the back post, Diego Rico, switched off. We actually had Diego Rico offered to us in a transfer deal earlier on in this save as a part of a swap deal for someone else. We said no. Turns out we made the right decision. Ball steals it away. Tudor will get it back to him again. Look at the run by Salim. Meant for him. It finds Tudor, who finds Bilson. Aye! Not good enough from George Bilson. All that time and space, and he's done that with his finish. We could quickly have put Bournemouth right on the back foot with a quick second, and we really should have. That's not good enough. Off the ball quickly to Bebe. Around the corner to Sam Surridge. I thought he was going to go all the way out wide right. He hasn't. He's played through Bebe. He was a little bit narrower. With options here, Bebe. Back to Stacey. So many red and black shirts forward, and surely they'll equalise now, and indeed they do through Surridge. I didn't have enough defenders to deal with absolutely everybody there. There were just too many men to mark. You can see almost as many red and black shirts as there are blue and white here. They were flooding forward, swarming the box. I couldn't cope with that one. I really couldn't. That's 1-1. And could that Bilson miss prove to be even more costly now? Here's Wilshere. Holds off the attention initially of McMullen, but not to be denied. It would be a perfect time to score a second now. Absolutely perfect. Movement, please, lads. Come on. Ball's gone again. It will reach him. No! And he misses the target too. Oh, Lucas. Come on. Got to find the target at least there. Work the goalkeeper. Driven past the post. It's still 1-1 here at home. We could be home and dry by now. Alho to Prince. And we know from that first half performance that we can create chances against this team. So I really want to make sure that we do exactly that in the second half as well. And we don't let those first half disappointments get the better of us mentally and fail to create anything in this second half. Salim trying to go one way then the other to fool the defender. He's not to be misled. Tudor has support. Go back to Tudor again. And Salim is there free. If I could just get the ball under control and get a decent turn in, could get a clean shot. We don't get a clean shot. We will find McMullen. He's not going to get that first time worldie like he did yesterday away from there. Defending well here, Bournemouth. But they've left Salim free on this occasion. And you cannot do that. The Moroccan Harry Kane at it again. Barrow 2, Bournemouth 1. He won't miss the target. Didn't expect him to go to Surridge. Derby take a 3-1 lead against Millwall. Wilshere into Surridge, who scored their goal. That's a sharp turn to get him away from the defenders. Jack Wilshere doesn't threaten me too much in front of goal, especially on his right foot, although that was a little bit troublesome for a short while there as it's headed towards goal. Jenkins has some space out here for Prince. But the pass isn't good enough. There was some call perhaps in the comment section actually to change. Actually, I'm not sure if he's on my bench. He's not. To change the new CDM that we bought to a centre-back. I'm not sure how tall he is. I could do that. He is slightly, well, at least as a CDM, he's slightly higher rated than Jenkins. Although Jenkins is growing now up to 70 and has continued to grow well throughout the course of this save. Obviously, it's fallen. Oh my God! I told you Philip Benning's left foot's a fucking rocket. Jesus Christ! Off the underside of the bar and over the line. Doesn't matter who you got as centre-back. You're not stopping that. My God. Goal decision system probably needed there. It wasn't absolutely obvious from real-time eyesight that had genuinely crossed the line. It was a good 6 to 10 inches over the line, though. But there could quite easily have been Lampard-esque back in the day against Germany and not been given. It was hit so hard and bounced around so ferociously that easily that could have been seen as having dropped on the line and gone and come out again. Unfortunately for me, and thankfully for them, it has got goal line decision and it's definitively scored. It was definitively scored anyway. What a strike from Philip Billing. Just as much as we've got the Moroccan Harry Kane, they've got an absolute worldie of their own. There's options out wide. With it locked at 2-2, I don't want to concede a last gasp winner for the opposition for 2 games in a row if we can avoid it. No, keep it off Billings' left foot. Keep it off Billings' left foot. Deary me, Christ alive. He's 6'6", Philip Billing. He's a monster as it is, let alone when he's got a traction engine of a left foot. Looking for Tudor, or we could be the ones to score the late winner maybe if he just had a little bit more pace. 1 extra stat in acceleration or sprint speed, and he gets to that first. 7 minutes to go. It's tight here at home, but it looks like it's going to be a point apiece. Unless Campbell from right back can force something. Rupert Alho out wide to Lucas Bull. I'll look for Tudor. It's headed more towards Salem. Diego Rico heads behind. Pumphrey, where are you, my man? Here he is. It's going to fall to Tudor. Will it sit up for me? It won't. We'll find Salem. Out to Bull. Into the middle. Away again. I'm sprinting with the defender to try and get there first. He's actually not even locked onto the ball at all and run straight past it. And now he might well be in trouble at the very end of the game. Journey back to Stacey again, looking for a big ping. That's going well out of play. That will be game here at home. Bournemouth 2, Barrow 2. And just as was the case with the game against Tottenham, both sides doing enough. Yes, he's got to it first. No, it's still not enough. Tudor, please. He's 1 acceleration or 1 sprint speed away on 2 occasions from getting clean through and giving us the opportunity to win it late on. Both sides deserve something from that, though. I can't deny them that. Burnley, what have they done? I don't know. I bet they've won. We'll find out in a minute. We're 7th now. We're 7th. The board are actually annoyed at me. Have a word. Yep, they won. Of course they did. So I think the title's gone. There's only 1 automatic spot we could probably aim for at this moment in time. Although, as you guys agreed, the playoffs is probably going to be where we find ourselves aiming at this stage of the season. Reading are 23rd, so Rotato should do well enough against them here. And do so. Bututel and Chisholm with the goals. Thank you, lads. Burnley win again. My God. They're not even conceding either. They're just battering everybody. When do we have them? Is it going to be tomorrow? Not tomorrow. It's going to be over Christmas, not even November. It's going to be December and then probably February. No, December and then right at the very end of the month. Well, I guess the further away that game is, the better, because there's more opportunity for them to drop points and be on a bit more of a downer form-wise between now and then. We are indifferent form-wise at the moment. A couple of wins, couple of losses, a draw. Although at least one of those losses was in the cup, not in the league. Let's end on a high, though. Sheffield Wednesday are 20th in the table. They're a League One side in real life now. Actually, let me have a quick look at Vital Pereira. How tall is he? 6'1". 69 jumping, though. If his jumping was a little better, then maybe I'd consider moving him to a centre-back. I think for now, though, let me know about that in the comments section. Do I change Vidal Pereira to centre-back and then sign the other Spanish kid to come in as our centre-mid? Or do we just make do with what we've got for now? And then hopefully someone else who's better than the both of them will appear at some point in the next season or so. I think that might be the way forward. For now, I think I'm happy with what I've got. I'd be even happier, though, with 3 points here against Sheffield Wednesday. This could be a positive game for us. Could really do with adding another victory to the tally to try and get ourselves further towards those automatic promotion spots. I'll look for Salim. I won't find him, but I get a little bit lucky with the rebound. We'll try and build on it. Tudor's shown great movement, and then again with the ball at his feet, but unfortunately the defender gets just a cheeky toe to it. I've caught the man there, and they've played advantage. Kachunga will bring that down. I'm worried about running through here. Tried to track it with Jenkins and was able to do so. Moses Odebajo into the middle. Luongo gets to that. Defender seemingly didn't want to jump for it at all, even though I asked him to. Thankfully, the header went nowhere near the goal. So Sheffield Wednesday don't threaten. But if they're going to be that dangerous on the counter-attack, then we are going to have to be wary as to how many bodies we throw forward in our own attacks. Otherwise, it's only a matter of time before we get caught out. Looking for Salem, finding the back of the net. Deadly. Absolutely deadly. He really is the Moroccan Harry Kane. Samar Salem, goals, handshake. Nice tackle. Oh, he's fallen free to short. Josh Windass, Mr. Dean Windass then, has the throwback. Short to Kachunga. Good toe in from the defender. And here we go. I mentioned about them catching us on the counter, but I mean, it looks like it's the other way around at the moment. Here's Rupert. Where do we go? Through there for Salim. How's your touch? Excellent. And the finish. I love Samar Salim. Tudor started the season as our go-to goal scorer. Salim has that title back. And those golden boots probably won't be going anywhere next season. 2-0. The first touch is what makes this. He's got a bigger, taller, much more physical defender on his shoulder. The touch just to keep it away from the defender. And then a quick finish. Just excellent striking. Brilliant technical ability from Samar Salim. I love that man. Forward to Tom Lees. Stolen by McMullen. Oh, you just can't do that, lads. You cannot. Salim's on a hat-trick, but he will be generous. Oh, I tried to scoop it. Salim, what a save by Dawson. I tried to lift it over the keeper as he came, and he read it. He read it brilliantly. Stayed on his feet. Good save. And the second one, even more impressive. Super stuff from their goalkeeper. Can Pumphrey still add a third? Bournemouth gets the header away. Bull will drill this to the edge of the box where Tudor will get it under control on his left. And that is unstoppable. Goal of the season contender from Damian Tudor. Definitely worth a bow. Just as I say, Samar Salim wants those golden boots to stay with him. Tudor's like, don't forget about me. Don't forget about... What a goal. Don't forget about Damian Tudor. Do not sleep on that man. Worldy of a finish. And he has the potential to be special too. Sheffield Wednesday again. Loose from Pumphrey too. Kachunga. Just not racing into the space that was available to him. Wednesday struggling down the bottom of the table. And on this evidence, you can see why. Been one of the most straightforward games that we've had at this level so far. We're going to take a quick free kick here. Try and work the opportunity for another goal. Oh, Salim on a hat-trick. Tudor could put himself on a hat-trick as well if he finds the space. Oh, he does. Do not forget about Damian Tudor. What a battle we've got between the two of them. 4-0 in the 36th minute. We hammered Blackburn earlier in the season. We haven't really done that to anyone since, but what a second finish. The first one, technique, finesse, a whipper. That one, pure power. Thumped home. 4-0. Patterson into Harris. I couldn't figure out where I'd change player to there. Oh, how's he squeezed that home? For Molan. Trying to get you clean sheets, pal, so that you grow better. Oh, I mean, good finish, but the keeper's got to save that. Keeper's got to save that. I'm sorry, Vermolen. That's not good enough. It's the first time, really, that he's made a big mistake like that. Thankfully, it's not going to cost us. And maybe we just have to kind of put up with the occasional mistake like that from Vermolen for him to actually reach his potential with the amount of first-team football he's going to need to do so. But he is from our own youth system, not someone brought in from elsewhere like Da Costa is. So hopefully, given the faith, given the first-team exposure, Vermolen will still become the goalkeeper that is going to be with us all the way to the very end. But unfortunately, he's conceded one there that he really shouldn't have. We will continue to try and dominate this game as Reach comes on for Adebayo. Tudor's going to have to do better than that, I think, though. Oh, Harris, terrible touch. Pumphrey's in. Lucas Bull, oh, terrible touch. Rupert Alho. It doesn't appear to be going well for anybody right now, other than Josh Windass. Patterson, back to Windass. Patterson again. Penny played in. Excellent first touch. And then number 7 in the middle is free. Rephrase, was free. Burnley, 2-0 up. They will not stop. Wonder if any side has ever gone in career mode that hasn't been user controlled, has ever gone 46 from 46 at championship level ball. Oh, I tried to overplay it to try and get one of the two strikers a hat-trick today in this game, because they both deserved it from the way that they played, but neither able to get it. We could have made it 5-1 there. If I end up not getting promoted by 1 goal difference, that will be why. That will be why. The dominant victory that we absolutely deserved. Dominant and deserved. we'll take it. Our Moroccan Harry Kane firing on all cylinders. We will advance a few days forward to get those other youth scouts in. There we go. Luca Messina still the only one in the youth setup at present. Unsurprisingly, dick all in all of those youth setups. There was loads of players in each of them, so I'll just cut it out because there's no point you seeing it because there was nothing to show you. What there is to show you is that Burnley are 12 wins from 12 games. Surely they can't. Can they go 46 from 46? Or 46-0-2 if we can get 2 wins against them. We are 4th, 2 points off 2nd, 2 points off 7th. So the playoffs are just as likely as automatic promotion as no chance of any promotion at the minute. So it's going to be very tense for the full season, chasing down those automatic promotion spots and the playoff spots and hoping to stay away from 7th place. But we could finish anywhere from 2nd to 15th, I think, given how this season is going so far. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed so far, though. Please ensure you subscribe to the channel too so you don't miss out on more, and I will see you in the next one tomorrow. Ta-da!